we've again 4 episodes are out. We've only really seen the one episode. Let's go through the final. Let's just to talk about it. And again, that's all we've got on it so far is this one episode. So I think we'll just go up the list. We'll talk about it and then finish the episode. Okay, so we had Gianna, that's another thing you can catfish. Gianna is the profile that's in the circle, but Gianna is being played by two brothers whose names I didn't write down.
From Staten Island.
And they sound and they act like
they do
and look like they're from Staten Island.
They do.
I actually love Staten Islanders.
Yeah.
The ones I know that are celebrities, Colin Jost, Pete Davidson, these guys, you know what I mean? It seems like an interesting place. They really live up to that like Staten Island stereotype.
Yeah.
They were talking about Ralph's Ice and pizza and whatnot. So what do you think about them? They're twins as well.
Are very high energy, which sometimes exhausts me. But good for them.
Yeah, it doesn't seem performative or fake to me.
No, I agree.
If it's performative, it's no performative than they would be in a normal setting.
True.
Like. Maybe a little toned down because I'm sure producers like, all right, guys, talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I think I like them actually.
They are playing as one of their girlfriends.
Right.
Gianna.
I think it's always a mistake for a guy to catfish as a girl.
I know.
It just really always
really
is because
tough.
it's gonna be something that comes up that
well, except for last season, the guy who catfished as a girl won.
But he was homosexual.
Yeah.
Which I mean that's the part of the show. I think that plays a part because he just had a little more knowledge about me, and he's a nurse, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, he just truly had more knowledge about what it means. You know what I mean? Anyways,
like to be feminine.
Yeah. And then, but when it came down to like, we've seen a guy who played as a girl and it had a makeup challenge.
Yeah.
And it was immediately clear, like, okay. Well,
yeah. Well, and that's what the brothers were like, we got the skincare routine down, we got the makeup routine down. So it sounds like they did do their homework.
Which is fine.
Yeah. But we'll see.
But
wait. Well, actually.
Well,
we already know.
Yeah, we're going up from the bottom. They got literally the last place in the rankings.
Yeah.
And because of that, our two influencers, Annie and Savannah, decided to just send her out the door. But Gianna's a disruptor.
We already had a twist.
For some reason, it was just like, hey, who wants to be the disruptor? First person who wins it. And then the catch was, it could be bad, it could be good.
Yeah.
They picked it first. They become disruptor. They had immunity, so no one's getting blocked.
The Circle is really good at having twists every season.
And good twists
that keep you like in entertained.
Yeah.
Keep you invested.
Yeah, for sure.
So we don't really know what this disruptor is. It's just like, I guess every ranking there's going to be a disruptor.
It could be anything. But I knew it was going to be good this time because, of course, production would want it to be really good. So the people that use it, of course, feel good about it. And then the people who didn't use it will be like, oh, maybe next time I will use it.
Yeah.
Because the inverse is this one's really bad.
Yeah.
And now for the rest of the season, nobody wants to use it because they're like, that was horrible.
True. So this one was, they had immunity from getting blocked.
So yeah, they did get blocked.
And they did get blocked, but
they
then they had immunity. Which might not be the best thing for the influencers, but I don't know. The Gianna, I'm just going to call them Gianna because I don't know their names.
That's what we do every season.
Yeah.
We never really call them by their real names.
Yeah.
It's the profile in the circle.
But Gianna's going to have to do some work to figure out like why she was last and try to go up on the rankings.
Right. I think it's because they played it too cool. Everyone was like, espresso martini didn't really move anybody. That was her big hook.
They were all talking about their like favorite drinks, and she said espresso martini.
There's really not much to go off of on these first couple because you're just talking on social media.
Yeah.
So she didn't really jump off the screen at people.
I will say in the beginning, people are really like, who seems like a catfish? Like, let's get the people that are sus.
Sometimes I haven't heard too much catfish this season.
That's
Sometimes
true.
There's someone who's like, I'm a catfish hunter.
But Jadeja was like, that sounds like a middle-aged woman.
Right. But she wasn't like, I need to target her. We'll see.
Yeah, true.
Gianna's biggest ally is Rachel, who is being played by
a middle-aged woman.
Rachel is a profile name. However, the the contestant. I forgot. We didn't write her name
I
down,
don't know
so we're
her
just gonna
name.
refer to her as Rachel. She's a
I know.
professor. No. She's a higher ed technology professional. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
And so that's her job. She has 2 boys. She told us she tragically lost her oldest son when he was 22. It was very sad. She seems to be very in love with her husband. She's playing
she has a pillow of her husband.
Right. She's playing a younger woman. Rachel is supposedly 23.
Yeah.
And it was giving a lot of like, oh, she wanted to relive her glory days.
Yeah.
She said it, I've got wisdom and experience and now I'm going to go back,
Yeah.
So she's got that connection with Gianna and that she's from Staten Island, but of course Rachel had to say my mom's from Staten Island.
Yeah.
And the boys like that. So 2 catfishes are at the very bottom. And I think that maybe that plays a part of it. People could tell, like, they're not really giving much.
Maybe.
Above Rachel, we have Darian.
Mm-hmm.
Darian is a teacher, I believe, from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He is the cast in the circle. I feel in recent seasons, especially, has gotten very typical and typecast. And like, you got your young, good-looking black guy who's a professional or something. You've got your 2 people. You got a boy and a girl from the Northeast, be it Boston, be it Staten Island, be it Rhode Island. You know what I'm saying? Darian falls into that young black guy role. He seems smart and intelligent, outgoing. He is a drinker.
Mm-hmm. He's single, ready to mingle.
Single and ready to mingle, as he puts it. He did get into some hot water for saying wouldn't save a dog. But I mean,
he kind of recovered because he said it's because I can't swim.
Exactly. So he's kind of just in the middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
K Fern, he is our nerdy guy who wants to be like excessively cool. That's his typecast.
You think? I thought he was just cool. I thought I didn't know because he's Gen Z. And I'm like, yeah, that's what Gen Z thinks is cool.
Cool, but he is also like, there's effortlessly cool, and then there's like putting on cool.
Oh.
And I slide him into putting on cool.
Okay.
Not that he could be actually very cool, but you could tell it's been put on. If you go by K Fern,
that's cool.
Oh gosh, Brooke.
Okay.
But we actually, aside of that, we
didn't get much from him.
Right. He's on his profile. It says he's a lifeguard, but I forgot what his actual profession is. He's a salesman.
Yeah. And he was like, people have a way with salesmen.
He said that, but I have some questions about his actual job, but I don't want to interrogate that. It doesn't really matter.
Well, a lifeguard's kind of a weird pick.
Okay, we've got an Amber Alert.
Uh-oh.
So then after above K Fern at 3rd place, the last spot before our influencers was Jadeja. Jadeja is also has a very smart profession as well. She was our
tech.
Yeah, she's cybersecurity
engineer.
Right.
From Houston, Texas, baby.
Yeah, she's also, like you said, a Houstonian. And so that was really good to see. And of course that made me one of her biggest fans already, ready to root for her. She falls into the professional smart black girl. They cast that a lot, which I'm glad they cast people like that. And well, I mean, what is there to say? She's good looking. She's smart. People seem to like her. She's personable.
She got third.
Got third.
Is pretty good.
She might be our showmance because she
her
shuddered when she saw Darian, and so did Darian.
And Darian did too.
Darian said, "Dang, she's fine."
He's like, "I love a beautiful black woman."
So showmance watch with them, and so now we've gotten to our influencers with Savannah and Andy.
Yep.
Savannah is from Texarkana.
Yes.
Also a Texan.
Yes.
She has a harrowing story in that she was in a car accident, correct?
Yeah.
Where she required brain surgery and a titanium plate put in her head.
Well, she I think it was upon the surgery from the car accident, they found a tumor.
Yeah.
So then she had to do a titanium plate?
Right, but I think that would have happened regardless of the
Oh,
tumor.
okay.
But yes,
Okay.
yes, it is good that the car injury allowed them to find the tumor in time to take it out.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, God is so good, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She said she was here for a purpose. I actually think they edited out. I think that was selective editing. I feel like she had more to say on that, but maybe we'll get more as the season progresses.
Mm-hmm.
She's our influencer. She has a cute little dog named Samson that she
With
takes.
her, yeah.
She seems very bubbly. She said she's in a frat guy. She's
Yeah.
blonde. She's kind of giving that kind of just why
Blonde
I've said
bombshell.
giving like 17 times
That's
this
okay.
episode. Yeah, I think Legally Blonde without the legally.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's studying to be, but maybe it is legally.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember if she said.
Then we also have a blonde who is very much. Evidence has made it her personality to establish that she's not the frat sorority girl, blonde, bubbly. Even though she is bubbly, she is a tour merchandise salesman for metal bands.
Yeah.
Also, she has crushes on the metal band guys.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they didn't work out, but one of her crushes she's actually catfishing as.
Mm-hmm.
She's named She's named Andy,
Mm-hmm.
and she's playing him on the circle.
Yeah.
She was our top influencer.
Mm-hmm.
She's made him old. Well, he is an older guy, so she's not gonna have to worry about flirting with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
She's good with the guys,
and she played that off really good.
Yeah,
she was like, she was like, I did not expect to be the oldest guy here, so I probably won't be flirting with anybody 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I'm all wingman for y'all, which
Yeah.
I thought that's a really good way to play that off.
Right. So she was our top influencer, and she's playing a pretty good game so far. I don't expect her to win, but she's playing a good game. The first influencers I feel like have never won, nor should they.
Yeah, I'm just shocked that she was the first influencer.
People go, who knows? We never get to see the full rankings, so
Yeah.
we never know why people vote.
I know.
That's the one thing about the show.
I am always a little sus about the rankings.
Yeah, sometimes these rankings are a little too
I don't
perfect.
really know how that math is mathing. But...
Right, and so they did a good job until, of course, they blocked someone who ended up having immunity. They couldn't have seen it coming.
Yeah,
but that's what happened.
Yeah,
but that's all we know. The circle way it works is there'll be new people added as the show continues, and as people are blocked, there'll be new twists to happen. And as they happen, we'll talk about it here on the People's Rose.
Yep.